I'm Mayor Joe Winfield. There are several things I want to discuss today. First, I'd like to send out a big thank you to the firefighters and first responders who are battling the Bighorn Fire. The conditions these brave men and women are facing are dangerous, and they're not conducive to firefighting. On behalf of the town of Oro Valley, thank you to all the crews for your efforts to protect us and our property. And to the public, please step back and allow these folks the space they need to get the job done. That includes keeping your drones safely in storage, because if you fly, the firefighters can't. In March, I issued a proclamation of emergency. Now it's June, and the COVID-19 pandemic continues. This is not going away anytime soon, and we need to remain vigilant. I strongly encourage the public to follow the CDC's guidelines to protect yourself and others. Wash your hands often. Use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol, and avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Avoid close contact with people who are sick, and put distance between yourself and other people outside of your home. The recommended distance is 6 feet. Cover your mouth and nose with a cloth face cover when around others. You could spread COVID-19 to others even if you do not feel sick. Cover coughs and sneezes. Throw away used tissues and immediately wash your hands. Clean and disinfect high touch points and surfaces frequently. Take actions to increase your immune defense system and monitor your health. Be alert for the symptoms of COVID-19. This is especially important if you are running errands or are going into the office or workplace. If symptoms develop, take your temperature and then follow the CDC guidelines if you are exhibiting signs of COVID-19. If you are sick or have symptoms, stay home and avoid spreading COVID-19 to others. Contact your healthcare provider by phone or email and request advice on what to do next. Many people are tired of social distancing and want to get back to normal life. But to get back to any sort of normal requires a greater commitment to protecting ourselves and others by doing all we can to stop the spread of COVID-19. Following these guidelines has worked in other communities, and I'm confident it can work here if we all continue to work together. Finally, I want to acknowledge that in addition to the pandemic, we are seeing intense social turmoil across the nation. This difficult moment in our nation's history is complex and multifaceted. There is no single solution. Each of us makes a difference as we approach people from a place of understanding, empathy, and kindness. We need kindness now more than ever. We can learn so much from each other. This will require listening and patience and the ability to see the world from a different perspective. We can work together to improve this community and our world. Again, I'd like to thank all the firefighters, first responders, law enforcement, and healthcare personnel who put their lives on the line every day. Stay strong, Oro Valley.